Hello everybody, look what I have. It's a dragon, a tiny dragon, because it's the year of the dragon. Let me take the sticker of this dragon so it does not interfere with the glory of this dragon. So this is a tiny little dragon, very cute. But if you imagine meeting a real dragon and it's big and it breathes fire, it can be terrifying. Yes. And so it is when two people who love each other turn into dragons. And they start yelling at each other. And then start saying things which are like burning iron, leaves deep marks. And then everything is lovely again. They decided that they are sorry, and they promised to each other they will never do it again. They will never get angry. And so often people try to hold the anger on the inside, which is, if you imagine, this is a tiny dragon. And if you have a gigantic dragon, very powerful, and you try to keep it inside, which is you react. Something makes you unhappy. Something makes you uncomfortable. Something is just unpleasant or unfair. But you are so afraid of your dragons that you don't say anything. You don't show anything. You just say, I'm okay. I am okay. I may be a little bit frustrated, but I will not get angry. No way. And then another thing gets you frustrated, irritated, unhappy. You think it's unfair, or it's just unpleasant, or you feel ignored, or you feel misunderstood. And you hold it all on the inside again. And the pressure builds up. They are dragons after all, and then, without warning, and here we are, screaming. And it may feel so good when you do it, just so liberating. But then maybe you are breathing fire at your own child, at the person you love, especially if you imagine it's a lovely evening and maybe you are celebrating your anniversary or your Valentine's Day, and something goes wrong. And normally it would not change anything, but you've been holding your dragons on the inside. You've been suppressing them, oppressing them, ignoring them, locking them in the dungeon, keeping them dormant, like, don't wake up. But they grow in power. And then one day the dungeon doors is busted open, and here you are in your full dragon power, but you do not control it. It controls you. And you may promise yourself that you're not going to do it. You can talk to yourself, you can rationalize it, but they are dragons. And it can be very destructive, because even if one person has a tendency to blow and become very, very angry and very unpleasant and scary, and say things which burn long after they are said, it can destroy intimacy. When I went to Thailand and I started studying the system of the universal healing Tao, and they have thousands of years of practice, of experimenting, so they build really good system on how you can deal with your energy, with your emotions. And one of the branch of it is intimacy, healing love. They teach how to make your love divine when you are not just having intimacy, but you are merging together. You are engaging in this divine union. You become like gods. And this is a practice which is healing when two people know how to do it, how to make love on this level of intimacy, which is not only physical, not only emotional, but also spiritual. When they know how to do it, they can heal each other. They can transform each other, and it's a spiritual journey. So when people have dragons on the inside, which they never learned how to control, this destroys this intimacy. It's very difficult to trust a person who you know can wound you, who can turn into a dragon. So even though people may say, okay, let's make up, let's just forget all our conflicts and let's make love. And they may try to reach this deep intimacy, but there is this fear that prevents them from doing it. So, what to do? What I learned that our emotions, they are not bad or wrong. They are just energy. But when you do not control them, you may misuse them. Because anger is a powerful energy. If you are attacked, if another person is attacking your child, your dog, or a person you love, this fire, this power, being able to turn into a dragon, will help you. But when you direct the same power at your child, at a person you love, then it's a misuse of this power. It's not what it's for. The same is with fear. Fear is a powerful energy. And if you have a strong fear of doing things which are unsafe. You're standing on the edge of the cliff and you think, maybe I will come a little bit closer, but then you have this powerful fear. And it keeps you safe, because if you come too close, you may fall down, and people actually do. So this is fear, which is useful. But if you have fear of expressing your true essence, of following your dreams, then the same powerful fear is misused. If you know how to enjoy pleasure, how to sense pleasure with your skin, with every cell, with every fiber of your being, and you are a sensual person. You know how to feel good, but if the same powerful pleasure controls you, and you keep doing things which are destroying you, getting into relationships which are unsafe, dead end, lots of work with no good outcome, but you do not control it. You cannot say, hey, this person, no, I'm not going into this. I deserve better. So you have to be able to control your dragons, but you do not control them through force. You control them through power, which means that you have to become them. You have to integrate them back into yourself. You have to learn how to dance with your dragons. So, if you are curious, I will be teaching a class in March, and it's Dancing with Dragons. We will learn how to recognize where you have those areas which are undeveloped, maybe blocked by fear, maybe misguided, out of your awareness, and how to invite them back into the light, how to illuminate them, how to empower them, how to train them, and how to use their power. So imagine rekindling your passion. Imagine having enough energy to open your eyes every morning and say, life is good. Imagine having enough energy when you come home, still spend time with people you love. Imagine having enough energy to just feel alive, following your dreams, and most importantly, enough passion to feel alive when you are with a person you love. Because if you two are like this, or like this, very difficult to be truly intimate. So I will post a link. It's going to be a wonderful class. We are going to breathe, of course, because dragons breathe, right? This is the power of the dragon. We will move, we will do energy moving exercises, we will dance, of course, and do many other interesting things which will teach you how to dance with your dragons and how to use your powers without destroying what you love. So wishing you a happy love day, and may you be blessed in everything you do.